Prana and Pranayama. In this book, the chapter explains Prana and Pranayama. Prana is the universal energy and it works through our body. In the subtle form, it is invisible energy. In the gross form, it is the breath. So breathing is called prana because breathing is the means by which we accumulate prana. Ayam means control or regulation. Pranayama means regulating prana. Prana sustains our life. Because of prana, heart beats, lungs function, internal organs work, brain functions. So this is the function of prana. Why should one do pranayama? If one doesn't worry about breathing, still life will be sustained. But if you don't saturate your brain and body with prana, then you are half alive. So doing pranayama, you utilize your brain power more effectively. Because of prana, life is sustained. Prana does the healing. For healing we need prana. Prana flows through our fingertips and through the toes. So these are important areas for accumulating prana. Pranayam, there are different kinds of pranayams. Pranayam is for the purpose of balancing energy. Within our body, we have positive and negative energy. So practice of Hatha Yoga is to practice yoga position and doing alternate nostril breathing along with proper nutrition and proper cleansing. There are 6 cleansing techniques in a yoga practice. So real Hatha Yoga is balancing the prana. Left nostril corresponds to negative energy, right nostril corresponds to positive energy, moon side, sun side. And by practicing alternate nostril breathing, one can regulate and balance the energy. When energy is balanced, one is quiet, peaceful. So alternate nostril breathing is helpful for balancing and prepares you for meditation. There are breathing techniques for cooling down, called Sitali. By doing this, body temperature drops. There is practice which stimulates the circulation and all the activities, that is Kapalbhati and Bhastrika. Bhastrika also is used for awakening Kundalini. So prana can be utilized various ways. We live by number of breaths rather than number of years. If your breathing is smooth and rhythmic, you extend your lifespan. If you have stress, exertion, eating too much, all this will cut down your breathing. So number of breaths determine our lifespan. Breathing also is helpful for digestion. We need oxygen. For muscles we need oxygen. And lots of oxygen is needed for the brain. So prana is useful. Prana is different than normal term. It is explained like physical science classifies as oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, so forth. In terms of yoga, it is described in different names and their functions control our body. There are 5 major pranas and 5 minor pranas. 5 major pranas are prana, apana, vyana, udana and samana. And then 5 minor pranas are Naga, Kurma, Krikara, Devadatta and Dhananjaya. So prana functions in the upper part above the heart, apana from below the navel, vyana it circulates through 72,000 nadis, samana resides at the navel and it represents water element, and udana resides at the throat. So these are major prana, and the minor prana control our belching, eyelid movement, hunger, thirst and so forth. Prana circulates through 72,000 nadis. In a gross sense, oxygen comes to the lungs and meets the nerve, it meets the capillaries so that it provides oxygen to the blood and it circulates through the body. In terms of yoga, we have 72,000 nadis. Nadis means invisible astral nerves. Just like physical body has nerves and nerve ganglion, same way astral body has 72,000 nadis. Out of that, 101 are major nadis, and out of that, 2 major nadis, Ida, which is corresponding to left side or moon side, and Pigla, which is called sun side or warming side. When these 2 nadis are balanced and prana influences the base of the spine, then it awakens the middle channel called Shushumna, and this is called Kundalini awakening, and Kundalini travels through all the centers within the spine. So prana is universal energy and pranayama is to regulate it. Pranayama is a useful step for controlling the mind because prana regulates the thought and flow of the thoughts.